Holy crap, Nuggets Batman. Sorry, people getting ready, all that stuff, craziness. Oh, it's just horrendous. Oh, alright, so, game is starting. Sorry we took so long, but, you know, we're old and bear with us a little. So, we've got Team Uncrustables up against Team MNGO. These guys are going to come in here, show us how we play these games. Took them a little bit, get everything all situated, but we should be able to knock this out fairly quickly. Don't worry, we won't keep you waiting as long as we did this time. Promise, go. Promise. So, now, as we're moving in, waiting for all the loaders, please, I hope getting the right location. Right, so, Loki and Ginry are the captains.
Ban.
First band's gonna go to Loki. He wants. Oh, I love the Smuckers. It's always snack foods, guys. Until I'm getting a little bit hungry. So, we're gonna go ahead and ban out the first one here. Loki's got to make a big decision.
Only 10 seconds.
First ban kind of gives. They're gonna ban out the Treant.
Radiance.
That is 2 games in a row. He has been first banned. I must be missing something because I don't remember him being top. But what do I know? I'm just old school like this. Alright. So, second ban, they're getting rid of the Bat Rider. Bat Rider just never really goes out of style. Not always a first tier ban, but he's almost always in the ban list somewhere. Now, mind you, Trent still can do a lot of damage.
10 seconds to pick.
If he wasn't banned, I can understand how a lot of people don't like him because he can
hurry.
Just the versatility of what he can do. I mean, invising into the trees, popping that heal out anytime.
One of us has become too
intimidated
by the sheer power of electronic sports to continue playing. Radiance ban.
We get to go ahead and have the ban coming out of the Nyx Assassin. No sneaky stabs. Everything's going to be nice and basic. This is not the cap. Oh, sorry.
10 seconds to
about
pick.
It anyway, guys. Alright. Sand King ban. Okay, I understand.
Dire team pick.
That blank epicenter is just nasty. Piranha gets scooped up.
Radiant team are now picking.
Arrows for the win. You know, free smoke whenever you want it. Of course, it's not as good as smoke is now, but yeah, functional nonetheless. But first 2 picks coming out from Uncrustables. Kind of curious what routing they're going to go. Rana is just kind of, she's a vague hero. She can be mid, she can be safely, be hard carry, she can or I mean, there's quite a few options you can do with Mirana. Wraith King, on the other hand,
Radiant team
only 2 ways you can go: hard support or hard carry. He's one of those heroes that if you don't kill him twice, don't even pick the fight.
Dire team are now picking.
You've got to have enough time to do it twice. That's what really messes you up. Shadow Demon, excellent hero all the way around. We saw him last game, able to do a lot with that disruption. And then as soon as the ult comes up, that slow coming down from that purge just allows you to pretty much shut down any hero that wants to pick a fight. So if they think they can fight and then they think about running, Shadow Demon's on them like
only 10 seconds.
The plague. Just wrecking that face and doing what he has to.
5 seconds remain.
So, got people playing with pings already.
Reserve time.
So, second pick coming out on
Reserve time.
MNGO, and they go Bane.
Dire's ban.
So, Shadow Demon, good disable. Bane, I think all that guy has is disables. Enfeeble's going to do great for slowing down Wraith Kings from smashing your face in. Nightmare can shut down anyone else that walks up.
Pick.
Back that up with Fiend's Grip. Bane has got a lot of versatility in this lineup, depending upon how well he gets used as well. So, banning out of the Centaur War Runner. No run-up fights. Sorry. No double edge. No hoof stomp. Ban out the Invoker. They do not want to deal with the pretty much the Swiss Army knife of Dota. You need him to do something, he's got that.
10 seconds.
He's got it all over the place. Definitely an interesting
5 seconds remain.
Could allow things to do whatever he. However,
Radiant
see how that all
spam.
pans out here. Now, they ban out the Slark. Slark can be good or bad based upon how you play him. He is an excellent hero. If he makes it out of your sight, he comes back full battle rattle, ready to smash your face in again after the first run. A little bit of a mana problem if you really use him too much, but for the most part, he can just dive in and wreck people.
Radiant team are now
Brewmaster
picking.
gets banned out. I have seen such a surge in Brewmaster. That ulti change they gave him does so much good. Just allows him to be so nasty. Blink, ulti, with the scepter, and eats everyone's face up. No, definitely an interesting hero. Allows him to be very,
Only
very
10 seconds.
versatile in what he needs to do. Now,
5
let's see, where are we
seconds
going to go with
remain.
this now? We've got the third pick coming out on Team Uncrustables. They've got to figure out which way they want to take
Reserve
this.
time.
First two, great stun, good escape.
I speak for the trees.
Oh, Nature's Prophet. The I
Dire
will
team
find
are
you
now
and
picking.
kill you. So they're going to do a little bit of a hunting game here. So, Miranda tries to run away. Nature's Prophet's going to poke her in the face with a sprout. Maybe some treants. Or just, right click. Plus, Nature's Wrath. Such a good. Does so good when you're in a team fight situation. It do that extra chunk of damage. Really shut it
10
down.
seconds to pick.
And it does such a good. Has to make sure he doesn't set off his Wraith King's ult during that.
Radiant
and
team
the Clockwork. That I dare you to pick a fight with me. Clockwork's fun. Oh, Vengeful Spirit. I love the
Dire
change they
team
did on
pick.
her recently. The aura being a backlash on anyone that kills her. Absolutely beautiful. Fits the character so well. I really like what they've done with it. And just this, last few. So, I hope to see a lot more play with her because she's got a lot of use. Her aura does so much for helping the team fights. Toss out the
Only
wave
10
of terror,
seconds.
knocking down some of that armor so they can really get in there and do some damage.
5
an
seconds.
okay stun.
Hurry, hurry.
But usually by the time you're in range to do that stun, you better be
Reserve
protected
time.
because you're going to get smashed otherwise. And the swap is always good to save that one hero that needs to be saved. So versus a Clockwork, absolutely able to get in there, save whoever Clockwork dove on. So definitely going to be used a lot unless he decides to just dive on her all the time. So, but it is important to note though, if she gets level 2, the range on it is pretty sad, so she has to make sure she farms up fairly well on levels. Not as much on items, but on levels, just so she can get in positions better. Possibly look at phase boots to help move around so she can get over and do what she needs to. Weaver,
Radiant team pick.
poke, poke, run, poke, poke, run. So hard to kill a Weaver. You have to get him in just the right position. But between Disruption, Vengeful Spirit,
10 seconds to pick.
I mean, Sprout could help, but you have to land it dead.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Definitely, he's going to be
Reserve time.
very problematic for their lineup to handle. Just because he's so slippery. That's all it is. Let's see here. Where are we going to go from this one, guys? Got to ban out. What do you think their last pick's going to be? They've only got one support, so maybe a mid-level support. Someone to back up the Bane with the Mirana, unless Mirana's going to be a support, and they're going to go for a carry. It is one of the joys of getting a versatile hero like Mirana or something to play carry. So you can really just kind of leave them guessing to the last moment. I mean, I expect to see Clockwork off lane, Mirana mid lane, but you could also do it Clockwork mid, Weaver off lane, Mirana on a safe lane with Bane, one other. Mirana could also go off lane, but not as much rush the levels unless you're planning on doing a lot of ganking. Earl. Definitely something to think. They ban out the Tinker. No
Dire's
global
back.
harass push. I've run across a few interesting. I can understand. Don't want to be absolutely. But
10
was it their
seconds to
best
pick.
option? I personally would have blocked out something with
5 seconds. Hurry,
or a
hurry.
good support. Really just didn't strike me out. You know, kind of one of those,
Reserve
like,
time.
Maybe no, I wouldn't say a timber saw. Oh, they banned out Storm Spirit.
Radiant team are now
Or I would have been
picking.
interested. Put it to that line. MNGO. That'd have been absolutely will kill everybody. Alright, so Human Crystal's getting that last pick down. They want to figure out what they got to do. I mean, Wraith King can absolutely be hard carry. Nature's Prophet can mid
Only
or
10
off lane.
seconds.
Well, they've got to pick into a mid, which is why the Storm Spirit block was tossed out.
5 seconds remain.
But depending upon who they decide to put in the mid,
You need extra time? You know what game
Very
you're playing,
interesting.
right? Dota?
they pick most been. Oh, Meepo! Okay, this just got
Dire
interesting,
team are now
guys.
picking.
I love Meepo. He is so nasty when he gets farmed. And since they've redone his ult twice now, to give him his buddies sooner and sooner, he can really go in and start being effective a lot quicker because it allows him to
Now
really
all of a sudden
increase
you
his
want back
farm.
in? For goodness sake, make up your mind.
He can stay in the jungle
10 seconds
farming
to pick.
during the fights. And then just, oh, hey, I
5
need to be in
seconds
there.
remain.
Poof. Everybody poofs in there, and all of a sudden you're looking at 5 Meepos in your face when only one was
Reserve
in
time.
a second ago. And then blinking with him too. Oh, the face wrecking. Definitely makes Meepo one of the more dangerous heroes, and pretty much shuts down most of them other than the Clockwork and the Weaver. I mean, Weaver's going to be able to still get in and out, do whatever he needs to do. The net will be annoying, but nothing Weaver can't handle for the most part. Clockwork, once he throws his cogs down, is really going to be annoying for Meepo. I think that's going to be Meepo's biggest challenge, is dealing with the Clockwork.
Only 10
Especially
seconds.
mid to late game. And the Timbersaw pickup.
Radiant
Absolutely
team
love
pick.
him. Very good layouts, good choices laying around there. Allows him to zip in, do the damage, get out. Not exactly a bad choice for him because it actually gives them that meat they need to kind of survive a little bit. And we'll see how this all pans out for him. It's a really good lineup. I'm hoping to see some fun things coming out of Mango here, but Team Crustables definitely has the entertaining lineup here, so let's see which way they're going to go with it. On, you know. Start the game. On, pick the last one, and go.
Only 10 seconds.
So close to pick. All you have to do.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
There we go. Nature's Prophet. Of course it's Nature's Prophet. So, starting out on the dire side, we've got Olive Garden hanging out on the Bane. Yancey checking out that Clockwork.
You have about a minute to enjoy.
I love the
not
courier.
dying. Savor
Absolutely
it.
awesome. Third hanging out on Marana. Loki's got the Timbersaw and is not afraid to use it. And Master of Mines is on the Weaver. Flipping over here to the Radiant side, we've got the Meepo. Look like he's going mid, and that's Crane. Pry lane looking like we've got Wheatmaster on the Venge. Hold still, Shadow Demon. Gridnery on the Shadow Demon. Junior. Oh wow, that's a really nice Wraith King set. Junero on the Skeleton. Oh, sorry, Wraith King, not Skeleton King. And Soju on Nature's Prophet.
30 seconds to
He's taking
video
his time.
games.
He's
30
gonna use the
seconds.
trance to check everything out. Why not? Technically. They do have a ward up here. Very good position. Allows them to see everything they need to right there. Doesn't really give them a lot of vision over here, though, unfortunately. But still gives them enough to where they can see if somebody goes for that one. It's always the key, in early game at least. But, so looking at the lanes, we've got a tri-lane on bottom.
Begin
with
the
Wraith
digital
King,
sports.
Vengeful Spirit, and Shadow Demon. Not a bad lineup. Then we've got Meepo hanging out in mid lane. Oh, he's going to be able to wreck some face there. Nature's Prophet on the off lane. Tri-lane up here on top, though, we've got Bane, Mirana, and Weaver. Timbersaw's in the mid, up against the Meepo, so not sure how well that's going to work out. I mean, Timbersaw is a decent mid. So, Meepo might have to be a little careful here. He does have his poof up, so he's absolutely planning on jungle farming as soon as possible. But that Timbersaw already doing his Whirling Death, putting out the damage. Force Rune is up. It is a haste rune. Best person to use it would probably be a Shadow Demon, scooping that thing up so he can slip around to the backside, catch his Clockwork, try to shut him down as soon as possible. Because I see the Clockwork hitting level 6 and then coming to really harass us. Oh, I love the poof. The poof stops. He's just doing a little bit of baiting here, trying to drive Timbersaw back. Does not want to give him the chance. Timbersaw's going to sit there and just keep putting the pressure on Meepo, but very good stops, just kind of driving him back. Meanwhile, camp stacking is going on over here. Treants are trying to stop the stacks. Not being as effective as they want, but trying nonetheless. Nature's Prophet's going to have a fairly safe lane here as long as Bane and them don't decide to come pick this fight. Nightmare is picked up on him though. And Mirana, on the other hand, is just enjoying her stats right now. He hasn't picked up the arrow. He's going to take it nice and simple. Just kind of farm up the jungle. Wraith King sitting here. He's going to go ahead and have some stats mixed in with his Wraith Fire. I keep wanting to say. I'm sorry guys, I'm still used to Skeleton King. Yeah, I know it's been a while. Still like him. Meepo, on the other hand, already up and ready to go. Got the 2 Meepo run going. And he's going to start working on jungle camps. Whenever he can't farm the lane, he can go to the jungle and have a good time. Haste rune on the Vengeful Spirit. She's going to try to slip around the backside, but they know she's got it. No major surprises. Clockwork's going to stay back where he's nice and safe. Shadow Demon's coming around to the corner. Trying to think if he wants to pick that fight or not. But Clockwork's not dumb. He's not going to take a step in there and take the bait. Meepo, on the other hand, not sure how well it's going to work out for him to be fighting Timbersaw man fight. Let's kind of focus more on just getting that farm up, get that Blink Dagger, and just moving into getting what he needs to. Net worth is moving into his favor. Last hits also, but he's not leading by much. Oh, but here we go. We've got a smoke gank coming in on the Meepo, locking him down with a Nightmare. Meepo doing the pass back and gets picked off. And, oh, Vengeful Spirit came around to the backside, could not get into the position to stop him down. So First Blood does go out very nicely and allows him to shut down the Meepo a little bit, for at least a minute or two. It's always good that Timbersaw got that kill though, because it's going to allow him to keep getting the items he needs to keep getting a lead on the Meepo. Meepo's back though, ready to pick that fight. Bringing his buddy in. Want to just start pushing back on this Timbersaw. The poof does so much good damage. Uh-oh. Bad situation for Nature's Prophet. He's getting surrounded here. Nightmare coming in. There goes the arrow. Right behind it. Weaver's coming in. They're going to get a pick off on him. Nice, clean, textbook combination there. Clockwork disconnects, so now we got to pause, guys. So get your breath in and give it just a little bit. Sorry, he's having... Use the hammer. Use the hammer. Oh man, look at that. Got his rocket flare up. Gonna allow him to get into position with a lot of stuff and pretty much keep him heads up on what's going on there. Definitely see that the Meepo was doing a very good job early game, getting that money coming in for him, and then he gets ganked. It's like, oh, and then the gank on the Nature's Prophet. Really helps turn that around fairly quickly. Experience, on the other hand, has kind of been back and forth. They're doing a good job of farming up here with the tri-lane. And unfortunately, a lot of wasted time back and forth as they're trying to figure out how they want to do fights. So they've got to figure out which way they're going to go in the long term on it. But overall, they're doing fairly good. Oh, wow. Whew. So, Meepo and Timbersalt are doing extremely well in experience and gold per minute. So, Timbersalt's doing a good job just because he got that first blood. Really going to help him there. He's working pretty far on getting what he wants to moving in. But when you look at the rest of them, fairly average build out on most of them. Piranha just barely eking it out, but still doing better than the Vengeful Spirit, who's still level 1. Unable to get into position to do what she needs to do. Does not have the skills to really assist in the team fights as needed. Because she's spending all her time here stacking camps, farming the camps. And Mirana, being assistant in 2 kills, has allowed her to get into a lot better position than the Vengeful Spirit, because she just has not been able to get. So we're going to see how this pans out. The match here in the Apo already started rotating towards the jungle. Going to get what farm he can in the safety of that. But difference in level, not as much as you'd want. Surprise me. And it's time to start drawing them. Guys, I'm counting the time. 8 ball. What? Reactive armor is really helping Timbersaw just kind of his health up while he's picking these fights in the lane. Hasn't really left lane as much as some of the other heroes. So I'm expecting once he gets the chakram though, he's going to really step out there and start doing some nasty damage throughout. Net worth has really started boosting him. That again goes back to that first blood. That just goes to show you how much first blood first 5 minutes. After you get to the 5 minute mark, it's a whole different code. Okay, yeah, it's a nice boosting gold, but that first few minutes, getting first blood just helps so much. So, this kind of situation, you've got Wraith King. He won't take damage up here. Looks like he's going to push some damage onto the tower. Just kind of slowly start working on it. Not a fast kill. Just start getting it eaten away at. And everyone's pretty much just farming up, waiting for their level 6s. I really think the problem's going to be when Bane hits level 6. Not sure how they're going to deal with him. Especially with the Mirana ult. As he comes in and just randomly fiend people nightmares. I think Meepo's going to have to be very careful. He's got 2 people that are going to be able to gun for him very easily once level 6s start coming on ult. Sorry, I love Meepo, but until he gets that scepter, all they have to do is catch the weak. The light one. Oh my god. Bring this. Okay. They're gonna go ahead and micro him. Give him some time to get everything fixed. Didn't really have to, they were just running back on that really far there. Nature's Prophet doing a good job using these trance. Just kind of keep slowly messing up their farm as best he can. Bane got the mana pot going. Clarity. Think about coming in here and putting the damage back out on the Meepo. Meepo is not in a position to fight this, so he has to be very careful here. They were sitting at the top, thinking about it. Arrow is ready. Oh, wait a minute. Have a rotation? We have a smoke rotation coming here. They were thinking about coming to get the mid. They're going to have a bad wake-up call as they meet the Bane and pops their smoke. So now there's no surprise anymore. They have to walk away. But one gank meeting another gank in the middle of the river is not a bad thing. That one died. One died. God. Someone is testing out their multi.
Players here.
Doing a very good job of it, Mike. Player's doing a good job of spotting out mid, making sure that no secondary fun's going to start coming out on Timbersaw. He's going to kind of sit back. He's got a chakram. Going to enjoy it while he has it. Vengeful Spirit's over here, still just kind of thinking about what she wants to do with this camp. Not really where she wants yet, but she'll take what she can get. And here we go. Weaver is just kind of enjoying free farm here. Not really much Nature's Prophet can do about it. So, he's already hit level 6. Just pop in, do some damage, run away. Just time lapse whenever he feels like it. Definitely can do it as he moves. Nature's Prophet is in position. And definitely going to be able to get where he needs to. Here comes Shadow Demon though. Shadow Demon wants to come in and pick this fight. Chakram goes out, spots him out. They're not going to allow him to get in there and do what he needs. Here comes Clockwork. Got his hook shot up. Found an illusion rune. But Vengeful Spirit wants to pick in here. Not going to toss a hook shot across. Just going to kind of safely do as he needs to. Maybe to get some sights on things. Just going to use for scouting. Now that he knows that they're there, he's just going to walk back safely behind his tower. Keep getting the farm up as he can. Nature's Prophet's got treants all over this map. No more ganks coming out of them. He's going to use them as wards every chance he can. Meanwhile, Clockwork's going to go ahead and start messing with their ancients so they can't stack those up. Definitely something they'd want to do. Nature's Prophet coming in. They want to go ahead and push in on this. They know Clockwork's not being controlled by anyone specifically, so they want to pick him up while they can. Meanwhile, here comes that rotation on the mid. They really want to take out this Meepo again. Timbersaw is right here. He's ready to go. Bane's trying to get in position. Don't think he got spotted out. Meepo's just going to keep rotating in and out over here. He's going to take some farm, rotate out.
Dire's bottom tower under
Shadow Demon's
fire.
there, able to get in position. Oh, there goes the arrow. Nails Vengeful Spirit. Clockwork's going to come in. Cogs him up, locks him in there. He does get picked out, but are they going to be able to really do anything to stop this? In position. Oh, they're just going to do pass back and forth. They're going to try to take out the Nature's Prophet. Nails him with a beautiful arrow. Those are always the iffy arrows where you're like, oh, am I going to get it in time? Bane, on the other hand, does not have the mana to stop this, so has to step back. Meanwhile, Weaver comes in. Shakushian looking for someone to pick the fight with. He wants to take out that Wraith Knight. Not going to be able to get in there. The Wraith King walks away fairly safely.
Fine.
Almost
Me.
looked like Clockwork
See if
came
I
back to
care.
visit us for a little bit. It's long enough to say hi and then disconnect again. Can't really do much about that, guys. Still doing a good job. I mean, you have to give props to a team that's running 4v5. But
Radiant's
got
top
the
tower
clarity
is being
going
attacked.
on Marana. She wants to get this ult in. But Timbersaw is really diving behind this tower. Not the fight he's going to want. Oh! Nails that Meepo with the long distance arrow. Gives time for him to get out of there. Haste Rune has allowed him to get in there, but almost didn't allow him to get back out. So he has to be a little careful about how he wants to move forward here. Meanwhile, this is giving time for Nature's Prophet to get over here and get some free farm on top. Hopefully that's going to help as he gets better. Gets the growth going. What's really bad is Clockwork's out of the game and still has more. He's been gone. Just saying.
With me.
Nothing major, guys.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
When the guy disconnected is still in the game. So, here we go. Timbersaw is still going to keep getting this free farming. He's not worried too much. Going to go ahead and start getting everything he needs to start working on that Bloodstone. And at this point, he really is just going to enjoy the farm. Clockwork, unfortunately, not able to stop this
Dire's
push.
bottom tower is being attacked.
He can put the damage on him,
Maybe
but
no
can't
one
really
attacked
stop
Dire's
it.
towers for a
Might
few
even try to
seconds here.
deny it here. Did not get the shot
Dire's
off.
bottom
It's
tower
that
is
1
full.
second thing. They're going to try to take him out, though. But he got off. Oh, he got his battery shot off, but just could not get away. Possible hook shot would have allowed him enough time to walk away. Maybe. He did have Shadow Demon right there behind you. Dumping. He didn't even have poison. He's just trying to kick out as much as he can. Illusion Rune getting picked up here. Looks like by the Shadow Demon. Gonna probably use that for scouting. But at this point, you've got a rotation by the supports looking for someone to pick off. They wanted to find Meepo. They were hoping he was at the Ancient Camp. Instead, he's down here on the hard camp in the mid lane. Safest spot for him to be. Meanwhile, Shadow Demon, almost level 6, getting ready to start kicking out some serious damage when he gets his opportunity. These supports want to find someone. But I think just got spotted out by the courier as it flew by. But now at this point they know to step back. Meepo, kind of getting a little low there, boss man. Only got 1 stack in the ult. Working on that scepter as fast as he can. As we all know, Billy gets it. We can call him Shark Bait. Shark Bait. Oh, wow.
One
Alright,
of you has
so-
figured out that there are actually things in this world other than Dota.
Other than Dota. No such thing. Oh, Meepo! Meepo! Bane's gonna kill you! Oh, Meepo gets a pickup! Is he? Oh my goodness, it's a twofer. Meepo takes him out, Timbersaw takes him out. But now, unfortunately, they're not able to stop that push at all. Clockwork's in position, ready to hook.
My pet
And
thanks you.
Rana's got that arrow up. So if there's going to be a fight at this point, definitely looking like it'll favor.
Radiant's
around
top
that
tower
fight.
is under siege.
Meanwhile, Dire's towers are being abused.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Weaver might get a tower out of this
Radiant's
one.
top
but
tower is being attacked.
Dire, on the other hand, he's got to figure out how they want to pick this fight.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Almost got that Bloodstone up. Doing a good job farming it up fairly nicely. Timbersaw's going to be in a good position here shortly. We've got only 12 minutes in, and he already has the Soul Booster. And pretty much at this point, got to pick up Perseverance at 1,700 gold. He's farming that fairly well, so I don't see anything really slowing him down here. Net worth, though, look at how well Wraith Knight is doing. Or Wraith King. Wraith King is doing. He's sitting here enjoying the free farm against the Clockwork because Clockwork really cannot deny him as long as he's disconnected. So he's enjoyed the free farm. And now he's going to start using that free farm on these other lanes. Vengeful Spirit's been over here just kind of poking around. Got a couple of levels finally. But not going to be able to do what she wants yet. Timbersaw coming up on the backside though. Weaver's in position. Timbersaw can come in and really do some shutdown damage if needed. Oh, but they spot him out with the Sentry Ward. No surprises. They're going to dive in on him. And there goes Shadow Demon helping feed into that. Oh, but Wraith King might get picked out here. His ult's going to be so annoying. But Bane's in position with the Fiend's Grip. Clockwork's on him like stink on rye. They are not going to let him get out of this. Meanwhile, Meepo's over here looking for the fight, trying to get the Weaver. Weaver's slowly slipping out here. Pops himself a healing salve so he can get away. And Mirana's just kind of backing away. She's not going to pick this fight. Uh-oh. But Meepo's in a lot of trouble here. Does not have what he needs to survive that fight. Almost took somebody with him, though. And Shadow Demon's running. Like he should. Because he's not in the fight with him. Disrupts him, runs away.
For my cause.
So, disruption doesn't allow him to escape for now. Oh, but there we go. No escape for you. Timbersaw jumps down on the Nature's Prophet, slams him to pieces. I'm sorry. Timbersaw versus Nature's Prophet. Really, are we surprised who won that
Radiant
fight?
has lost their top tower.
Hi, Clockwork. Nice to see you came back again. Top tower goes down. Weaver gets it. He enjoys the money. I know he does. And that rockets his net worth back up to stop. But Meepo's doing a good job keeping that farm up. He's not slowing down. He's got a guy in lane working on the lane farm, and a couple of guys over here working on stat camps in the bottom.
Damage.
He's going to take what money he can and get what he needs to as he needs it. Timbersaw, on the other hand, will be working on that. Doesn't quite have the money for it, but has done a good job of trying to get back from that one death. Happens to the best of us, guys. Don't you hate it when you get so close to that item you really need it, and then all of a sudden
being attacked.
Someone takes you out, and you have to start all over again, it seems like. Weaver, on the other hand, trying to figure out where he wants to pick these fights. Can't get into too many spots just because they've sentryed up that entire walk space. But he's going to do what he's got to. Working on that Lincoln's, and he's not far from it, actually. He's done a very good job of farming that up in the meantime. Bane coming around, he's dropping wards, just wanting to make sure he's in position. Kind of drawing a little aggro there back and forth. Not really what he was aiming for, but what he ended up with.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Shadow Demon, on the other hand, coming around the backside, spots them coming after
Shadows take us.
the Meepo. They've got the wards up. And there they go, diving in on the Weaver. They want to shut him down. Meepo's got in there, doing the pops. And, oh, that Fiend's Grip trying to take out a Meepo. Not going to be able to kick out the damage they need, though. And Bane, unfortunately, trying to chase down that last hit is not going to be able to get him. Meepo's going to take him out. And Weaver's trying to get in there and pick off. There we go. Finally does pick off the Shadow Demon, but unfortunately cannot pick the fight with the Meepo. Has to run away before he gets netted.
Middle tower taking damage.
Definitely not the fight he wants to have. And there's so many sentry wards down in that area that he can't even move out against that.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Meanwhile, Timbersaw has just been working on that farm. He almost got it. There you go. Finally gets enough for it.
Has fallen.
It is en route. He should have his Bloodstone here. Just a few.
Warriors of the wood.
Meanwhile, here comes the push down the mid lane. There's a Midas on Nature's Prophet. He's playing catch-up. This is a catch-up Midas. This is not a, oh, I farmed this really good Midas. 17 minutes. Doing what he can. Oh, lucky Vengeful Spirit. That arrow just right beside you.
Dire's middle tower is now but a memory.
Nature's Prophet does get the pick off here. Uh-oh, Clockwork diving in, doing what he can, and just so much damage going out. Picks them both out nice and clean, just the way you want it. Clockwork doing his job of zoning them out and locking down that fight. Weaver, on the other hand, may be in trouble here. Meepo's thinking about picking this fight. Oh, gets the net though. Oh, and there's the time lapse to allow him to escape. He's just trying to get in position so Shikushi gets away with the Shikushi, but loses the courier for it.
But its crimes and transgressions linger on in
Allows him to get his Lincoln Sphere up though, and that's going to really allow him to get where he needs to. Tosses the arrow off to the side, completely misses. Shadow Demon was in position. They just weren't able to catch him. And now they're thinking about taking this fight. Oh! There they go. They catch the Bane out. They were not going to let Bane get away with that. Disruption, Purge, everything's going down on that. They are not letting them escape. Clockwork drops the hat. Does not want to let him take him out. So many are dying to that Timbersaw, though. That Bloodstone is helping him just kind of stand in the fight
Quite a spree.
all day long. And now he's able to put some hurt down and get away safely. The thing about going after the Weaver, Weaver's in a very unlikely position for him.
Mega kill.
Oh, but there goes Meepo trying to fight up against
Another put
Timbersaw. Definitely got him in position to do what he needs to. That's a full team win, guys.
Dire's bottom tower
Definitely a
is being
situation that
attacked.
Timbersaw is going to enjoy because now he's got 14 charges on that Bloodstone.
Radiant's middle tower
And a free
is
tower
taking
attack.
damage.
So
Radiant's middle
Weaver
tower
picks it up.
has fallen.
Timbersaw gets a Blink Dagger. This is just this is kind of like being a Blink Dagger on Puck. It's like, oh, I need a very mobile hero that just moves all over the place. Okay, get a Blink Dagger. Because, you know, Blink, Timber Chain, Chakram, Whirling Death. Just, you know, kind of walk around, enjoy everybody dying. Wow, look at the line of sentries, though. They are absolutely getting sick of this Weaver. Weaver's been doing such a good job of just keeping them in position. And unfortunately for them, the only one that's really shutting down consistently they found him. They want to get the clockwork. They're diving on him. They're putting the damage down. Meepo gets that last shot in, but here's Timbersaw dives in, and so does Marana. They want to get in there, trying to get that Timbersaw. Timber Chain gets him out in the position. Chakram goes down. Definitely keeps himself in a safe position. Meepo's going to get himself out of the fight. Ooh, just barely getting that one though. But drops his ward. Make sure he's not getting chased
Dire's
too hard.
bottom
And
tower
just go ahead and
under
slip around to the
fire.
backside. Wraith King has been doing a good job of putting the pressure on these towers. Definitely keeping it going. Nature's Prophet is back there, helping feed that damage. Oh! And what is this? Blink team? Oh my goodness. Just barely missed all the way across. I don't think I've seen a Blink Wraith King in a while, so this could definitely be an interesting fight here. Meepo looking for things to kill. He's kind of rotating out his Meepos as he goes around trying to pick the fights, but he's been spotted out by the ward, so they know he's there. He's got to figure out how they want to deal with him. Hawkwork's coming around on the backside, trying to get into a position where he can really harass them. There they go, on the invis. Got an
Radiant's
observer
bottom
ward
tower
up.
under fire.
But are they going to be able to catch anybody? Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Is it? Oh, it's so close. Unable to get in position. They're chasing him. I mean, look at this. They're all hiding in the back corners. Meepo's out here trying to look for someone he wants to fight. They're all in position, but unable to catch anybody. So now it's a situation in which they've got to figure out how they want to do this fight.
Radiant's
Timbersaw
bottom
still
tower is
enjoying
being
his free
attacked.
farm everywhere he goes, just about. And Meepo just being able to farm everywhere on the map whenever he wants. He can put a clone wherever he wants to and just poof to it and do what he needs. Definitely in a situation to help. But wow, that Timbersaw's doing a good job of staying ahead of him there. Big thing to notice here is levels. Meepo is absolutely outrunning everybody, but this should not be a surprise with how easy he can farm. But Timbersaw staying on his toes very nicely. Dives in there, looks like he's gonna get. Oh, he did not get Vengeful Spirit. She walks away with 20 life. And they couldn't even flare. They tried. Uh-oh. Looks like they want to try to pick that fight. They want to take Timbersaw down. Unfortunately, just so much coming out of that Timbersaw. He's able to just kind of sit back, enjoy free farm, blink around, dive in, pick the fights. We do have a smoke pickup here. This is going to allow Vengeful Spirit to be a very annoying little one. Just a few minutes. Had to put down the wards for it. See, item-wise, we have 2 Midases, 2 Blink Daggers, 1 Scepter on the Radiant side. And on the Dire side, we have Boots of Travel, Bloodstone, Blink Dagger, Lincoln Sphere, Diffusal Blade, Force Staff, and of course various boots. Of course, at 24 minutes in, if every hero does not have at least one pair of boots, we've got problems. Looks like they're coming around on the backside. They want to pick on this Meepo. Problem is, Meepo can escape no matter what they do. As long as Meepo is careful and doesn't get called out. Oh, and this is the main Meepo. He's got blink and all. So yeah, there's no catching the other Meepo. But Timbersaw wants him. Timbersaw wants to get in here and do what damage he can. They're going to try to see if they can catch him out by the tower. They know they're coming, though. Oh, that beautiful arrow. Lands over there. They're diving in. Timbersaw dove in there a little too aggressive. Got caught out in a bad situation. But absolutely not in the worst situation. Looks like Bane's going on him, though. Unable to get in there. Clockwork throws down the cogs, messing up the Meepo combos. But are they actually able to get in there and do the damage they need to? Oh, and the swap with the Vengeful, allowing the disruption to take out. Oh, Meepos get taken out. Meepos get taken out.
Dire's middle
But
tower
Timbersaw got
taking
taken out
damage.
also, and that allowed them to shut him down pretty hard. He's still got 10 stacks on that Bloodstone.
Dire's
If
middle
he can get
tower
another
being
stack, he
attacked.
will. Got one, looking for another. Shadow Demon's got to figure out how he wants to do it. Disruption is down. Just unable to kick out the damage. They wanted to, they just couldn't. So now they're going to come look for another fight. I think they know. Yes, they do. They know that Wraith King is out there. They've just got to catch him. But he's going to TP out safely. They're not going to be able to get surround on him they wanted. And now they're going to just slowly move back into lane. Nature's Prophet, just trying to take what farm he needs to. They're going to see him TP. Oh, he almost got caught with that hook. So close. So close. Really wanted to get in there and do what he needed to do. But saves himself again. Lincoln's Sphere is such a
Dire's
useful
bottom
one.
tower under fire.
Alright, Boots Travel going off. Trying to get in position. He wants to stop their push. Nature's Prophet is not going to be able to put the damage out on this tower that he wants to. But Necronomicon is yet picked up. So, won't be much longer before he's going to be a real pain in their butt. Bane, on the other hand, he's slowly getting his farm up. Not really getting in the position he wants to with, skills and so forth. But, got what he needs. Oh, the Meepo finds him.
Radiant's
Nightmares
bottom tower
himself to
is
save
being
himself. Unable to get out of it. Because, of course, Meepo can just take it with one of the clones and beat the crap out of you with the other four. But, hey, they do what they gotta do. Clockwork, on the other hand, looking for somebody to drop that hook on. Got a nice little stack on that magic wand, just not really in the position to take somebody out yet. Timbersaw enjoying his farm. Problem is, he's the only one enjoying it right now. Next closest is Weaver, and not doing as well as they'd want. Piranha's in a good position. Oh! Clockwork definitely gets a good shot off. Takes out. Oh, so close. That protected Meepo. Definitely making sure he's always got one clone somewhere he can poof to. And just wiping out Lane over and over again. They're going to go ahead and look at the Roche Pit now, though. They feel they can get away with it. Might as well. As long as they go undisturbed, they may actually do it. Wraith King, over here, he's just going to keep farming up these jungle camps. And keep letting them get away with things. But Meepo, on the other hand, moving to try to push on the top tower. They may even have a feeling that somebody's going on in this spot, but they are unable to really do anything to stop it. Just not in the position to get across the map. But looks like they're moving into position. Yeah, they're in position. They're going into it. Looks like they want to pick that fight.
The Dire have murdered Roshan.
They do get to pick off that
Sport. It's not even about
before
the
they get
Aegis.
picked out.
Dire's top tower
Definitely
is
were
under
moving in
siege.
position, though, just unable to actually get in there and
Look
stop
at
it.
how
Though.
invulnerable Dire's towers are.
Alright, Meepo's going to go ahead and push in on the mid. Knowing he can get away with it fairly easily. Not much that Clockwork's going to do to stop him. Especially when they have that ultra poof going on.
Players here.
Got a meatball, got a meatball. Are we gonna dive on the meatball? No, we're not gonna dive on the meatball. Not enough oomph behind that fight. Definitely in good positions, just not enough to stop it.
Double
Timbersaul's gotta get out of there. Gotta figure out if he wants to do this fight. Here comes a meatball with a double damage though. That is not what he wants to pick on. So he just steps back. Nice, relax. Back at his farm. Desolator up on the Weaver though. That's going to allow him to really start cutting down some of this fighting potential of the Wraith Knight. And oh, just barely missed. Just a barely.
With me.
Nice regen rune right there, guys. In case y'all need a hint. Because Wraith Knight does not have a lifesteal. The armor ore is pretty nice too, though. But I do wish they had something it built into. Oh, we've got a TP. Oh, he's getting back. Thought he was gonna. They're just gonna go back and kind of sit on the tower. They know there's enough people there to really mess them up. They're just gonna sit back. Meanwhile, Meepo's enjoying his farm, and Nature's Prophet's enjoying his. Already got his recipe for the next Necronomicon, and should be going for his next one here shortly.
Players here.
They know they're there. They know they're there. Come on, Timbersaw, pick the fight. No, you won't. You know you won't. Come on. It's just the split push coming out of this team is just utterly obliterating the team fight of the other one. They're not able to get in the position they want to take out everybody because they have to constantly deal with the fights.
Under siege.
Looks like they're going to take out that tower finally.
Radiant's bottom tower
But now,
is
unfortunately,
demolished.
they're losing a tower too.
Dire's
Except for
top
theirs
tower
is tier
being
2.
attacked. Dire's
They're just
top
now taking
tower
out that
is
tier 3.
destroyed.
So Dire's really kind of in a struggle situation. They're winning in kills, but they're losing in objectives. So
Do it with flair.
they're doing a good job on the money, but experience is definitely leading on the Dire side. So we're about to see which one wins out of this. Experience or
Dire's top
gold.
tower is under siege.
Can you buy your way to victory?
Incoming.
Be nice, wouldn't it? Anna trying to get over here and slow down this push. Don't think she's the best option for taking out the entire push, but you know, with the tower back up, she might be able to do a decent job. Got a big fight going down here. They want to take this on,
Under fire.
and unfortunately, not. Oh, clockwork! So close. There they go. Stuff going left and right. Disruptions are down. Timbersaw's coming around the corner, but don't think he's going to be able to do anything other than drop that shotgun to save the Weaver. Weaver goes in there, tosses out the swarm. Kind of slow him down. Kind of give him vision of where everybody is. And Necronomicon really helping him out in that fight against the Weaver. So, not exactly what he wanted to do. That Meepo is just getting so well farmed. Doing so good in dealing with the overall fight there. Meepo on the other. Got a Shiva's Guard on Timber though. That's going to be nice. Gonna allow him to really start helping those team fights out a lot. Weaver on the other hand trying to keep farming up things. Looks like he's moving towards a BKB. He's not going to get shut down anymore. He's getting sick of that. So, Bane is in position. He wants to look for a spot, but he's going to have to walk a little bit to get anywhere because all he's got is boots, no blink, no force staff.
Dire's bottom tower
We
is
got the
being
sheep
attacked.
stick coming out on Meepo. This is going to get nasty for him really quick. So, they want to pick the fight. I don't think they can really pick the fight, though. And at this point, oh, Nature's Prophet gives it away. They know there's a ward there now. Unfortunately, though, Meepo is just going farm after farm after farm because he can.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
If Meepo finds somebody, though, he will dive on him. don't think Timbersaw is in the spot he wants to be in. He is getting spotted out. They go ahead and nail him instantly with the Shriek Stick. Clockwork dives in, saves him there, and now they're going to go ahead and take this fight out. They want to pick the fight as they can. Chief's Guard goes off, slowing down all the attacks they can think of doing, and now they want to take him out. Wraith King, on the other hand, wants to pick the fight. There goes the Fiend Grip, though. They are not putting up with him. He is getting shut down. Meanwhile, here we go. Clockwork and Weaver will pick off. And there's one left. Vengeful Spirit's right there. They can't see her, though. Oh, but that Frost. So close. They know she's got to be around there somewhere. They just can't get in there to pick her out. Definitely a good fight for them all the way around. Allowed them to get into a lot of good positions. Turnaround on it was very nice. Meanwhile, though, Meepo is doing his best to climb his way all the way back in there.
Radiant's middle tower.
They're trying to take towers out as fast as they can. Problem is Meepo is still up. And Meepo can be right in their face again very quick.
Radiant's middle tower is taking
T.H.E Prophet trying to slow down this fight.
Dire's bottom
Not
tower
exactly what he
under
wants
fire.
there, though. Steps out right in front. Not even going to stop anything. Just kind of lets it feed in there, and then Meepo flings back. This does, unfortunately,
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
push Timbersaw back. Timbersaw does get the deny off, though. And now, unfortunately, they have to kind of pick this fight carefully. Clockwork, you're in a lot of trouble, my friend. Oh, but he hook shots and doesn't make it. Meepo working on the Weaver. Not exactly the fight they wanted to have there, but definitely one they can work with. Looks like we've got a Manta style coming out here shortly. Shadow Demon picks up.
Haste.
Yes, I know. Haste good.
Bullseye.
We got the Gem of True Sight on the Shadow Demon. Not sure if that's where you want it, but you know, they'll take it, I guess. Oh no, he's already getting handed off. Put it on the Meepo. What's on here? Got Jib some. Meanwhile, we got the Reclaim of the Ages here. So, Timbersaw, you gotta figure out if you get. Wow. Oh. Right in Timbersaw. Meepo's gonna go ahead and take this mid tower. I don't think anyone can really stop him. The only person that could even hope to slow him down would be the Timbersaw. And he wants to pick the fight yet. There's enough Meepos. Looks like a little army going on around here. They're trying to figure out what they want to do. Like, oh yeah, we can take the towers all day long, but we'll just stay back safely. I think they need to just go ahead and take Meepo, scout out the Aegis, and dive in. Oh, he's got an Eagle Song already. I wonder what he's moved to. Oh, nice. Respawn 3, 2, 1. Meepo's like, oh look, take an ancient camp, and then take Roshan. Because he can't. Oh, and he gets the invis. Gonna work out really nice. Looks like he's gonna go ahead and move into a butterfly after he makes sure he has enough for his buyback. Which, right? Yes, he does still have a buyback. Hopefully it's not a dieback. Hopefully it actually is a buyback. But we shall see. Uh-oh. Piranha's not in the spot she needs to be at. She's trying everything to get out of this. Not gonna make it. They dust her. They do everything. They shut her down.
Some sort of miss.
But she did get her ulti off just in time to let everyone else do.
Come.
Nature's Prophet's gonna shut down the push there. And now Clockwork's got to kind of figure out how he wants to do this fight. Timbersaw keeping the lane, pushing in the mid. Not really going to be able to shut it down, though. He's going to try to slip in around on the backside here. Maybe slow down the waves pushing behind the Meepo. But it doesn't really stop the Meepo, unfortunately. And here comes Meepo. He's going to dive in on the Roche pit. They are doing what they have to take out Roche.
Roshan and
Did not take him very long either.
teach
Wow.
one another
Weaver
about
picks up
life,
his Monkey
death,
King bar, and that's going to allow him
fear,
to not miss.
And getting to come back immediately after you're murdered.
And it won't be much longer before the butterflies picked up on the Meepo. Got the scepter on Clockwork means we have almost unlimited hooks coming out here shortly. You know you still not got it. Vengeful Spirit doing her best to kind of make sure she's in position, but not really as concerned as you would have expected. Clockwork taking that last hit for the team.
And it's up.
Unable to catch anybody with a hook shot. Don't know if that was or the Timber Chain.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
They know they want to pick the fight. They just don't know where they can pick
Radiant's
it off
top
safely.
tower is under siege.
Wraith King, on the other hand, enjoying the free farm.
Dire's middle
Gonna
tower
take
is
what he
being
can.
attacked.
Unfortunately for them, though,
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
they're just not able to get in a position to capture something. Oh, Weaver, you're right around the corner, my friend. I expect the BKB to be finished up here on the Weaver here in a little bit. He's got a haste. She's going to slip around the backside, see if she can find him. Here they go. They're going to dive in on Meepo. They want to take him out. And there they go. They pick him off. Aegis is up. There he goes. Just pop the Aegis and get out safely if they can. You got to try hard on it, though. Unfortunately, it looks like they're going to catch... Oh,
Keep murdering.
Almost got away with it. He was so close. Weaver, on the other hand, trying his best to get out of this fight. They want to catch him. He's not careful. They will pick him up. But he gets out fairly safely. And slip out to the backside here. They're not going to be able to do much to stop him. But Meepo's still on the chase. Got the blink. Got an ethereal blade. So really at this point he's able to pick a fight with whoever he wants. What they could do about him. So however that fight turns out, usually doesn't turn out bad for him. He's going to go ahead and blink over here. Thinking about picking that fight with the Timbersaw, which, by the way, I love that big animation of full reactive armor.
No, now what?
Trying to get out of here, not... Oh, there he goes. Gets it going. Trying to get in front of him. Fortunately for them, very hard to catch the Timbersaw. Especially as he just keeps spamming out spells to survive.
We'll lead as 3 kings.
They're thinking about picking the fight on the Wraith King, but unable to catch him with the arrow and everything. So now they have to kind of step back before Wraith King decides he wants to play. Definitely be a bad fight for him. Now, big thing to note is Wraith King's almost full built. Nature's Prophet, not doing too bad. Got that Necro 3 up and everything. But if you look over on the Dire side, not even 3/4 built on most of their heroes yet. There are some good situations, just not all the way. The only one that's really carrying it out is the Timbersaw. So they've got to figure out how they want to pick these fights. They need to take some towers. They need to take some people out. I don't think they're going to be able to get in a position. Looks like they're going for this bottom tower again, though. Did not work out so well for them last time. And Meepo is on full march for mid. Not sure if this is the fight they want to have.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Now they have to come over here and defend this tower, which, with all that smash going on, there's not much going to do to stop it.
Dire have fortified their towers.
Jokram is down, trying to slow him down in any way they can. Meepo, on the other hand, is going after Rana. There they go, Clockwork's on him. Puts out the cogs to shut it down. Oh, Bane, that's not where you need to be, my friend.
Dominant performance. Make them 2.
There goes Wraith. Timber, be careful, Timber. They want to kill you, Timber. They know people are back there. They're trying to get in a position. Timbersaw even blinking into position to pick people off. There they go. They get one. And now they've got just to catch.
Dire's middle tower
Cannot
taking
get in a
damage.
position to pick these guys off. Diving in on the Meepo. Want to try to catch him and shut him down. Not very sure if they're going to be able to do it, though. Got to get in a position here. Catch him if they can. He just barely gets out of the range and blinks away. And safely escapes with a poo. Surprised it took him that long to do. No offense, but there's no... It's one of the things that sucks about having Timbersaw and Weaver. Is no stun. They were trying to buy time for Marana to get there with an arrow. Bane was nowhere near. So it's definitely a situation where they could not stop him if he wanted to get away.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Uh-oh. But Shadow Demon thinking about he wants to pick the fight. Don't think that's the fight they want to play, though. They're just going to step back nice to safe flight. Now, unfortunately, they have to figure out how they want to do this, because a lot of pressure is still going up mid, and they're not going to be able to do anything.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
We've got a 2v5 situation, and they're just not able to shut them down. Weaver's coming in here, and not able to shut this down. Trying to do what he can against the Wraith King. Timbersaw over here did what he had to. Just don't think he's going to be able to put the pressure on him. They finally take down the Wraith King, but at the cost of Marana. And Weaver can't do anything because they are just having a good old time chewing him alive. He can just get out of here safely. He should be okay, but the problem is he's got to get out. Meanwhile, Timbersaw trying to get out of there. Definitely going to get himself in trouble if he's not careful. And they are just diving on him. They're going to try to pick him out here nice and clean. Every time he escapes, they nail him with something else. And there he goes. He goes down finally. Clockwork wanted to pick that fight. He's going to smartly back off. And here comes Weaver, going to go ahead and move over to that. Just unable to deal with the Meepo. He's just been doing so much damage to them, they have not been able to shut him down.
Someone left, but they're going to miss the...
Digital Sports.
There we go. Clockwork's taking another break. And we pause again. Alright, so another pause, guys, as everyone tries to figure out what they're going to do. Oh my goodness, guys, come on here. Pauses, the pauses. Driving me nuts here. So, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and look over the items here. We have Force Staff Earn on Shadow Demon. Wraith has Boots of Travel, Assault Cuirass, Black King Bar, Blink Dagger, and Vlad's. Nature's Prophet. Go ahead and have Power Treads, Necronomicon, Force Staff, Ultimate Orb, and a Handamitis. Meepo. Boots of Travel, Scythe of Ice, Ethereal Blade, Scepter, Blink Dagger, and an Ultimate Orb. Wheatmaster, or Vengeful Spirit. He's got Brown Boots, Medallion of Courage, Magic Wand. So, on the dire side, we've got Boots of Travel, Bloodstone, Shiva's Guard, which functional, Heaven's Halberd, Blink Dagger, Ultimate Orb. On the Weaver, we've got Power Treads, Monkey King Bar, Lincoln Sphere, Desolator, Eagle Song, and Ogre Club. Looks like those two will probably be moving into a Butterfly and Black King Bar eventually. On Marana, we're looking at Phase Boots, Manta Style, Diffusal Blade, Magic Wand. On the Clockwork, we have Phase Boots, Scepter, Ogre Club, Force Staff, standard items, nothing fancy yet. Let's see, on Olive Garden, on the Bane, we have Arcane Boots, Blink Dagger, and a Magic Wand. So, we finally have that Blink Dagger on the Bane. Yay! Difference! Gold is definitely going in the favor of No Crest. Experience. Diving in the side of the Dire. Wow, this is just such a difference in these graphs. Absolutely insane. But we'll see how it all moves out for them. They're trying their best. Looks like coming up. Look at this. As I start to type things, they know what I
Once
think.
again,
Digital Sports.
Try this again, guys.
Rock it on.
So, they're moving in. They're trying to get in position. There's so much damage coming out here. Still, just cannot explain where all this experience is coming from on the Dire side. They are doing a very good job of making. Uh-oh, we have Scythe of Ice on the Timbersaw. He's not playing that game anymore either. You want to pick the fight, he's going to pick it right back. We're going to have Pig Wars here, guys. Meanwhile, Rana tossed an arrow. Didn't find anything directly. Tossed an arrow to make everyone feel better. Kinda curious. Sorry, I'm just used to Nature's Prophet picking up a Desolator at some point. I just haven't seen that yet. Want to pick these fights. Not exactly sure where these fights are coming from, but they know Roche is back. Now they're trying to figure out if they want to take Roche. Weaver's going to slip in and try to take him on solo. See how all that works for him. He does have his Desolator. And working not too far off from getting that Butterfly, so definitely got to be careful about it. You slip in, slip out. Figured out he couldn't take the fight, so now he knows he has to come back with friends. Uh-oh. Not gonna let the Nature's Prophet get away. They are going in on him hard, putting as much damage as they possibly can on him. They shut him down very nicely. They gave the kill to Bane. Bane, he's only got a Blink Dagger. Bane's great. Uh-oh. Meepo's gonna go ahead and pick that fight. Knows he's got it too. Oh! Oh! Dives in! Is he gonna get it? Do we have a steal? Do we have a steal? No one's picked it up yet. Oh! He gets the immortality and gets picked off. This is not the fight they wanted. This is not the fight they wanted. And now they're going to go in on the Meepo again. It looks like they want to take him out. They're going to try to take out that Bane. Oh, they're on the Timbersaw. It's a fight for fight. There they go. Nice cleanup. And Marana gets the pick off on the Meepo. And wow. Streaks for streaks for streaks. We've got a full clear out on the Radiant side with a nice arrow on the screen telling everybody, let's get to marching. We need to get there.
Dire's
And
bottom tower is being
that's
attacked.
all I've got to say. So, now, they're going to go ahead and take these lanes. They're going to try to push the lanes back out. Nature's Prophet's been doing a good job of keeping these going. What kind of buyback opportunities do we have here? Buyback on the Meepo. Buyback on the Vengeful if needed. So, you can at least get 2 other heroes back out on the map on a fast run if they needed to. Great King would still be out, but not an unstoppable fight. Oh! But Weaver's enjoying these easy kills for these supports.
Weave your fate.
He'll take the fight. He does have his butterfly, so he can just sit in here and take the fights as he needs to. Not much is really shutting him down. They're going to go ahead and pick off these heroes one after another. And now they're going to try to take this tower. This is their best chance for that top tower. Meepo is up, though. They need to pull back. Be safe about it. Meepo brought his friends in, trying to pick the fight. They're up there in the top lane. They want to put shutdown on this. But there they go. They all just beep out of there. Poof, poof, poof. Back into the mid lane where they can safely stay. And now they're going to go ahead and work on the bottom lane also. Meanwhile, you've got Meepos in 2 lanes at one time, pushing because they can. With the help of a Nature's Prophet. Just the sheer push coming out of that team is insane. And a Skadi. Holy crap, they've got a Skadi on Meepo. Like, he didn't have enough help smashing people. But now he can also slow them down. Like, absolutely. Uh-oh. Not gonna put up with that. Blinks in, takes it out, keeps moving. Rana does finally have her Maelstrom, able to get in a position for that. Timbersaw wants to pick the fights. Knows they're coming around on the backside there. Timbersaw can catch somebody, he's going to do it. There he goes. Working on that Vengeful, gonna clear her out while they can. Uh-oh. Here comes Timber, but here comes Wraith, and Wraith is going to put the damage down. Does a good shutdown, takes out 2 of them on his way by. Unfortunately, they're not able to stop that because Meepo gets there in time also. So they're going to kind of take it safely and just stand back for a bit. Not a huge loss, but not a huge win for them either. Unfortunately for them, they've got Meepo and Nature's Prophet pushing from 2 sides at once, and now they have to defend.
Dire have duct-taped cardboard.
There they go. They land an arrow on the Shadow Demon, and now if they can keep the damage going, they pick him off very nicely.
Twice the murder.
There he goes. He picks off the Vengeful Spirit, and he's working very hard to slow down them. Meepo is in their base, just having a good old time, working on everyone who can. There they go. They pick off the Meepo, and now they have to start working on the Knight. Halbeard's on him though, shuts him down, and now they're working on everyone else. Oh, Meepo's back in though, coming in hardcore. Not going to let him get away with it. Nothing but damage coming out, but they're not able to stop this fight. Meepo has been taken down once, comes back in, and now they are not playing around. They're going to pick off everyone they can. If they can catch that Meepo, they will take him out. They want him down. This is their best chance. Turn him into a pig and clean him out.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Nice cleanup. Meanwhile, Treants have been doing their job of taking out the barracks. Gotta get those mega creeps going. And they've got a few most of their heavy hitters are down. And now the full march down mid. We've got 5 versus 2, and the only 2 up are support. So we're going to see how this is going to work out for them. And they are in some serious trouble. They have to figure out how they want to deal with this because Timbersaw is in position to TP down anytime they need to. Bane is coming up, got everything off cooldown. Piranha also in a good position to come in here and do what she needs to. And Weaver is leading the charge. He wants to pick that fight. They want to try to stop it. They're not going to be able to do it. They're almost daring them to come do something about it. Dive in. Try to take out that. Oh. Shadow Demon gonna walk away. Oh, nope. Does not survive it. Wraith King gets taken down. And Timbersaw's working on him. But Timbersaw has turned around. He's going to end up picking a fight over here with Vengeful Spirit. Clears her out fairly nicely. Works around on the backside. Meepo's got 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Are they going to be able to stop it here with the Meepo push? Or is this going to be just pretty much walk through on 2 towers and racks? Meepo unable to stop it. Looks like he's going to go over here and keep pushing this bottom lane out. Knows his best chance to keep the pressure on him. And kept the Meepo back here so he can get back in as needed. But now it's become a rush for the towers. And if they don't stop it, Timbersaw can go back. So even though Meepo's in position, Timbersaw can come back and really shut him down here. Clockwork's in a good position here. Looks like we may have to have a battle for the things here. Bane is in a good position though. Gonna come around on the backside. Oh, Meepo coming in from the backside. Clockwork coming in. Oh, there goes the arrow. Nails him very nicely. Weaver's in a bad position. Time lapses himself into position. Gets over here. Saves out. Clockwork is just going to survive this all day long. And now they're just dancing circles around this Meepo. Meepo can do some damage. The problem is he can't get out there and do the damage. So right now he is getting picked off all the way around in a big circle. Absolutely great ending for this. Or impressive stats all the way around. There it goes. That is the final game. And that exactly how it should look. Very good game. Well played all the way around. That Meepo almost shut him down. So, give us a little bit. We'll get you all started up and start up on the next match here in just